Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is I'm gonna measure out 2 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats. To that, I'm going to add 1 cup of dried coconut. And if you don't like coconut, you can substitute like literally any nut that you want, any seed that you want. If you haven't watched my video on nuts and seeds, I'm going to link it below. Yeah, these are just some of my favorite nuts and seeds, and I like to have them on hand because then I can make fun things like granola. So I don't know if you've been to the farmer's market lately, but they want to charge literally an arm and a leg for some granola, and it's literally, you know, super inexpensive ingredients. And so I just want to show you how you can really just make a simple one that's super healthy just for you. Okay, so we have the oats, the coconut. Now we're going to do a 1/4 cup of sesame seeds. And that's pretty much it for the, oh, no. And we're going to do cashews. So I'm also going to do about 1/2 cup of cashews. I just kind of eyeball this part. This part's not that important as much as the other ingredients. So next to this, we're going to start to add our wet ingredients. And what I like to do is I will mix the wet ingredients in a separate bowl, because this will make sure that it will coat each piece of grain, nut, whatever is in there very evenly. So it's just a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. And you can use honey in this recipe, like absolutely. But the reason why I like to use maple syrup is because of the consistency. It's super easy to like mix, if that makes sense. It's like almost loose, and it really coats the granola well. Obviously you can use honey, but honey is just a little bit thicker and a little bit stickier. And so yeah, we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of olive oil. And again, the reason I'm using olive oil is because olive oil is already liquid at room temperature. If I were to use something like a coconut oil, which you absolutely could, you know, you have to melt it first. So the reason I'm using these ingredients basically is because it's just like the simplest way to do this. So you just want to mix this up, and it gets kind of cool. Like, look how it like thickens up. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so now we have our wet ingredients, and now what we're going to do is we're going to season the granola. So I'd like to season mine with a little bit of cinnamon, and I'm eyeballing this, right? I'm just giving it a little sprinkling. Cinnamon, salt, again, I'm eyeballing this because I'm just doing it to taste, okay? Just a little sprinkle. And then what's also interesting is I'm going to add some black pepper to this. So cinnamon and black pepper actually complement each other very well. You'll see cinnamon in a lot of curries along with black pepper, and it really gives it something super interesting. You're not like, oh my god, this like granola is so peppery. It's not that. It just really adds an additional layer to your granola. So now go ahead and get in there with your hands, and you just want to mix this up, because when you're mixing the dry things together, I don't know, it's like it coats it better. You want to have this fully mixed before you add the wet, because it just do it this way, it's better. So now I'm just going to add all of the wet ingredients in here. I recipe tested this a few days ago, and like I gave some to one of my friends, and I literally have almost eaten all of it. It's literally so simple and so delicious. You will not regret it. And I think granola is something that you should just kind of know how to make. You know, you have the ingredients at home anyways, you know, why not? It's so simple, and it's like going to save you so much money, because like I said, I mean, I don't know if you've been to the farmer's market lately, but they charge them like lots of money for granola, and I'm like, what? And trust me, I'm a sucker. I'll buy it. I buy it every time. 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 And also what's great about making this yourself too is that you're not adding any other additional ingredients. You're not adding like weird things like canola oil. You're not adding, you know, any preservatives, natural flavors, things like that. A lot of that is really in granola, which is interesting, isn't it? And so you just want to give it a good mix. So I'm going to split this between 2 sheet trays. And the reason I'm going to do that is because you want to have your granola like super thin, even layer. Super thin, even layer. Okay, so once you have your granola that is like well mixed, what you want to do is you want to line 2 half sheet trays. So these are like the size that you use in a restaurant. So this would be a full one, and these are half. I got these at a restaurant supply store. They're super durable. They're super amazing. They fit into like any size oven. They're super incredible. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and split this up evenly between 2 trays, and you want to get like an even layer. So I'm just going to put 1 handful here. I'm going to put another handful here. I'm going to put another handful here and the other one here. Okay, so we're evenly distributing it to the tray. And then you literally just kind of want to press with your hands to just smooth it out and to just literally get it into one layer. That's pretty much the secret and the trick with granola is like you don't want to overcrowd your pan, and you want to be able to have an even layer. And it will make sure that your granola will cook evenly. Oh, set your oven to 325, 350. The last time I baked this at 350, it baked at about 10 minutes, but I think it'll be better at 325. Also, you know, double check, get an oven thermometer, because a lot of times like ovens are like running hot. And they're not actually at the correct temperature. So I would say start it lower than you think. Start at 325. Start at 325. So you can see, I mean, I probably could have fit this all on one tray, but like I said, I mean, it cooks so much more evenly when it's like one layer, it doesn't burn. Yeah. So the next thing I'll do is I'll go ahead and pop it in the oven, and I'll let you know, I'll show you what it looks like after that. Okay, so this granola right here is a little bit more golden, and I did this one at 350 for literally like 7 minutes, and you can see how it's super duper golden. It's not quite burned, right? But it's, you know, if I would have left it any longer, it may have burned. And then this one on the right, it's a little bit more blonde. And I did this one I'm always like, where's the fucking camera? Oh, there it is. Sorry for cussing. I gotta stop doing that, because I like, every time I upload a video, I'm like, they're like, is this for kids? And I'm like, yeah, it's for everyone. But then I'm like, I just said the F word like 1,000 times. Like, I don't really know how people are gonna feel about that. Okay, so this one is a little bit more blonde. So this one was at 325 for 7.5 minutes. So I definitely think if this is your first time, go ahead and do it at the lower temperature. Yeah. So I just want to thank you so much for watching this video. Yeah, I hope this really inspired you to make your own granola. It's super easy to make. It's super inexpensive, and you really get to make it your own. And most importantly, it's not, you made it, so you know what's in it. It doesn't have a bunch of chemical additives and things like that. But yeah, I mean, oh my god, it's so good. Literally. And trust me, like, I'm not a granola girl. Like, I like it, but like, I mean, I usually buy it. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. What I'm saying is, like, I'm not a baker. I don't like to measure things. I don't like to bake. And this recipe was super easy. Like, even for me, super easy. Let me know what you think. Comment in the comments below. Let me know what you think. I hope you make it. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like it, share it, subscribe it, all the things. I can't wait to see you in the next video. This is fun. This is so fun. Bye.